My name is Angela Temples, and I serve at Revive Our Hearts.
One thing you'll quickly learn about Angela is she has a huge heart for women's ministry leaders.
As I've served at Revive Our Hearts and had an opportunity to connect with pastors' wives and women's ministry leaders across the country, I saw a deep need that they needed a safe place to share. They needed someone to come alongside them and encourage them in what God's called them to do.
This burden for women continued to grow in Angela, but after reading through the book of Nehemiah, she got an idea.
I saw how God allowed Nehemiah to place people on the wall in front of their house. And God gave me an idea of how could these women work in the areas God has placed them in front of their house to serve in not rebuilding a wall, but rebuilding a community of leaders and pastors' wives who are struggling and again need a safe place to share. And through that, we developed the Ambassador Program.
And since that moment, in 2014, Revive Our Hearts has been able to personally encourage countless women's ministry leaders. This is all possible thanks to faithful and servant-hearted ambassadors.
There is a need for us to encourage one another, to connect with one another, to equip one another.
Pastors' wives, women's ministry leaders, often they're very much alone. So what I have found is that as an ambassador, I have become a safe place.
Anne came alongside, and I never anticipated that first meeting I would end up in tears with this woman I don't know. Nor did I anticipate that I would have a time of really meaningful prayer with a woman that I did not know. I really felt like she wanted to know not just about me, but she wanted to know how the things in my life were impacting my walk with the Lord and how she could step into that.
Just having women come around you, ambassadors come around you, to lift up your arms as you are in the trenches and in the front lines.
Really, it has grown my capacity, I think, for relationships.
Sweet friendships have developed out of this, where it's not just checking to make sure you're, having your quiet time or meeting with the Lord, but they're really wanting to see you do well.
God has brought Jessica into my life. Her whole family knows my family, and we really have seen God build a relationship from us not knowing each other. She actually brought me together with others in this area.
It is so much more than just ministry, because these ladies become my friends.
We sat and visited as if we'd been friends for a long time. And that was a very unexpected thing. You expect it to be somewhat awkward meeting somebody for the first time, except that there's this amazing bond between two women that love and pursue Christ with all that they are.
Why should a pastor's wife, women's ministry leader, why should they connect with a ambassador?
My question would be, why not?
Encouragement, if you're in need of wanting to connect with other women that are in ministry like you are, if you're in need of being prayed for, if you're in need of being equipped.
There's a need for women to be encouraged. There's a need for women to continue to hear the truth.
As believers, we need those in our life that are speaking truth to us. There are times we're really discouraged or frustrated, but we need somebody that speaks truth to us and that just encourages us. They don't say anything to make you feel bad, but they just come alongside to encourage you with truth, and that's what keeps us on solid footing.
If you are a women's ministry leader in need of encouragement, reach out to an ambassador in your area. There are women ready to encourage you, to pray for you, and to love on you. Find out more at reviveourhearts.com/ambassadors.